Like I said, don't buy none of these people niceness, nigga. They the enemy. Just remember that. Don't forget what I told you earlier at that video. Motherfuckers being nice, they know something bad coming. They trying to put your defense system down. Just keep standing on business. Like, yeah. Dude. Contracts can't be broken with a great mother, bro. I peeped it. I mean, you can do it, but it's too much bad shit. Too much bad shit. Too much bad shit. Too much bad shit to where I wouldn't tell you to ever break a contract with the great mother. But some people got contracts with it, bro. You think I'm playing? Like, yeah, bro. It could be as simple as you being with somebody as strong as you gotta take the greater evil of the planet. It can be a combination of things, but when you start elevating, you remember what you came here to do, and it's like, as much as you don't want to do it, you gotta do it, bro. It comes with responsibility. That's not for everybody, bro. It's usually the powerful people. You're not just gonna be powerful for no reason. You're not just gonna be a powerful motherfucker for no reason. You know, you gotta do something with that power. And I'm picking that up strongly. She got me out here taking down the wicked. You know? And it's like, even though to be sometimes I'm like, God damn, today, that's what I came down here to do. You know, I did come down here to take down a lot of the wicked out. I mean, probably all of them. I mean, I got the capability. That's if they're man enough to, you know, come up. But some of them, they're going to be hiding, so we got to dig them out the ground and shit, you know? But I could take them all down. Oh, yeah. No problem. But they be hiding and shit, so, you know. But, yeah, it's just shit like that. And then you can be a contract where you have to be with somebody, bro. As much as, like, that doesn't sound right, but it be like that, bro. It's not, you can say it's not fair, but nobody going to treat you. Some people are monsters, bro. Some people are like not supposed to just be with anybody. You're supposed to be with that person you've been with trillions of years. Like, you're supposed to be with that one person. And usually they always come down here, but you don't be on your highest timeline to be with them. And you do get consequences for bullshitting. So it's like, you ain't got no choice. As much as these women looking sexy, these niggas, some of y'all, bro, y'all got a contract, you gotta be with somebody, bro. That's like, I don't know, I don't make it, but I people with contracts, so it's like, good luck trying to go against that. Because I seen it. There be a contract with somebody they had to treat me a certain type of way, this, that, and the third. They never did it right, and their life never been the same. There's been a couple people like that. You know, you were supposed to treat me a certain type of way. There was no room for you to be wicked towards me. So just, you know what I mean? There was no room for that, but they chose room to be wicked. So now the life ain't the same. So it's like, no, this shit legit. This shit ain't no joke. Like, you ain't never been in a real relationship. In the relationships you did go, there were two surface levels, and they never were meaningful. 9 times out of 10, you're supposed to be with somebody specific. As much as that don't sound fair and fun, but bro, that's just how the contracts. These contracts are built differently than what you interpretation is. When it's written in the stars, it's written in the stars, you know. That's why it's like I can't even be looking at women, cause I'm like I keep getting somebody keep hitting me like I'm tired of that. I'm tired of somebody hitting, ringing my bell and shit. I'm not even gonna front. That's why I gotta listen. As much as I'm like, bro, who's doing that? Somebody ringing my bell. Somebody, it's like something you know, bro. So I gotta move a certain type of way, bro. Somebody keep ringing my bell on the spiritual realm. Like, hey, buddy, what are you doing over there, buddy? I'm like, who the fuck is you? I don't want to get in trouble for the great mother, so I'm gonna listen. I've been listening, but I've been a little stubborn, but I don't want to get in trouble. So I gotta play ball as much as I'm like trying to have a sense of control, but that's what's going on right now. But they're like, hey buddy, this is bigger than you. So I just sit my black ass down and just be like, whatever she got for me to go come, because I don't want to go against it. Trying to go find it. Dude, I would have fucked something up. I peeped that. I'm gonna end up fucking up something. I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end up fucking something up to where I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble with a great mother. She keeping me protected like a motherfucker. So I'm never gonna go against her plans, you know? I'll never go against the great mother's plans because she got me here today, man. She's protecting me, you know? She don't play, so it's like I'm not gonna fuck that up. You know, because I know how I can get, bro. I wouldn't say I get, you know. I don't want to fuck that up. That bitch probably crazy as fuck when I'm picking up. But how are you able to pick up on my energy when I'm doing something? Like, ain't that creepy? I'm like, oh, this bitch probably got that. I don't know what the fuck up with this bitch. I ain't got no problem with you or nothing. I ain't gonna say like I got a problem. It's just, how you that in tune with me though? You feel me? How are you that in tune with a nigga? You feel me? I don't know, but that motherfucker, I'm like, alright, I'm done. I gotta play ball, buddy. I gotta play ball, man. You feel me? I gotta play ball. As much as I'm like, the fuck? But yeah, I gotta play ball, bro. Cause that bitch ain't playing. That bitch ain't playing, bro. I mean, I ain't playing, but I don't know. My mind goes to different things. Cause it's like, alright, just in case this bitch trip. Just in case she fuck up. But I'm like, hey man, you ain't gotta worry about that. Don't even put that out there. You're right. Don't even put that out there. I'm like, just in case. Yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you could fuck up. You can fuck up something doing that. So I'm just sitting my black ass down. Because I'm like, yo. She was ringing my door. She was like, hey, buddy, you better stop doing that shit. The great mother, like, she be telling me shit. I'm like, hey, she was nigga knocking. She's like, hey, buddy, you got a certain path you got to be on, buddy. So I'm like, yeah. Just in terms of, like, me being on this path, bro. I couldn't even take a shortcut even if I wanted to. I've been going on this path for a minute, bro. It was not easy. But I had to go through it, bro. As much as fucked up, as much fucked up shit, as much crazy as it was, bro, no. There was an obligation from the spiritual, but hey, buddy, you got to get through that. Dude, it was not fun, bro. It was not fun, dude. Dude, it was not fun, bro. It was so hard, man. I'm not even gonna lie. This shit ain't nothing. But there was a point in time that I ain't even gonna front. Very tricky. Very tricky, man. Very tricky, bro. But I'm like, that's what happens when you being, you know, connected to the great mother and shit. That's all fun and games until you gotta stay on the path. You know what I mean? When the path gets tough, it hit different. It hit different. You got two choices: to give up or keep going. But giving up for me ain't an option. She won't let me give up. That's what make it tough. You ain't got nobody, and you gotta keep going. But it made me strong, bro. that shit made me strong to the motherfucker, bro. And I'm cool with it. But that's why I just know, like, even if I wanted to take a shortcut, she would not let me. I had to go through that bitch. I had to go through it, bro. I couldn't go around it. I had to go through it. Very interesting. That's why I'm like, even this situation, like, no, I gotta go through it. I can't take a shortcut. Cause they knocking on my door. They're like, hey, bro, you ain't supposed to be doing that, buddy. I'm like, hey, fuck those people. I'm like, that ain't nothing. Knock again. Hey, buddy. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just, you know, cause sometimes I be thinking it's just me. I don't have to answer to nobody, but no, there's a couple motherfuckers I gotta answer to, bro. There's a couple motherfuckers I gotta answer to. I gotta answer to Papa Set and a great mother. You know that. They always let me know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not even gonna front. I'm like, I'm not used to that. But I listen. Then they were like, hey, buddy, you only got to be with one person. You ain't supposed to be out here doing that. You already raised your timeline up, bro. Just be patient. Just mind your business, bro. Just figure it out. But you ain't supposed to be out here doing that, buddy. Who gives a fuck what happens? You obligated to do a certain path. It's always like that. You never know what happens, but you do have to stay on your contract. You know? It could be a 360 deal you sign. You may not be making no money at that moment, but you just can't abandon the contract. You might not be with your person for the next 3 years, but you still can't abandon that contract. When you raise up, hey, you better figure out ways to have fun. And as much as that sounds crazy, it's the truth. As much as they don't even sound right, that it be like that, bro. You can't breach a contract with the great mother, with the divine. You better off crossing the devil, bro. Trying to slime the devil, the archive, deity, before you do anything about the great mother. I'm just saying, you can't fool her, bro. You may be able to fool the devil, but you can't fool her. Yeah, I gotta fulfill my obligation, which I've been doing. But they're like, hey man, you gotta do a little harder than that, buddy. Like, I gotta get on this bitch sometimes, even when I don't want to. That's why I don't like putting shit for a price all the time. Cause I don't do this for money, bro. I don't do this shit for no goddamn money. I'm like, nah, I don't do this shit for no money. Oh, it'd be nice to get paid doing it, but you know what I mean? I know she gonna look after me, bro. I'm not really tripping. I just know I got a contract to fulfill. I got a couple contracts, and they're like, they keep knocking on my door. Literally, they'll be knocking at your door like, hey, buddy, you gotta do that. You're not doing it right. Before we sweep the rug under you, we're gonna let you know. If we do something, it's because of that. They love you enough to do that, though. Like, they don't want you to push yourself out of alignment, so they're gonna keep warning you before you even get out of alignment. They're gonna fuck shit up for you before that even happens. That's why you just gotta, follow your obligations. And I'm pretty sure if it's happening to you, the person you're connected to, bro, they know they know what's going on. They don't want nobody fucking shit up. I gotta stop looking at women a certain type of way. Even a woman I don't even like, they're like, hey, buddy, you're looking at them too hard. Which I'm not, though. But people got standards you gotta follow, and you gotta compromise. Cause I'm so used to, I'm like, only answer to one person, and that's me and the great mother, bro. So it's like, you know what I mean? A lot of getting used to on this energy, but it is what it is, man. Just know, you can't breach a contract with the great mother unless you want your life to be fucked up. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. Greater the power is, the greater the responsibility. Now, you just finna give me all this power and I can just live my life like a human. They is not just finna give me all this power and authority and I gotta be under a goddamn rock all my life, So I understand. As much as I don't like being in the public eye, as much as you already know I'm low key, bro, but they got me out here right now. She got me out here right now, so I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta listen to her. You know what I mean? That's why I ain't out here fucking with nobody. Cause I already know I'm gonna get in trouble. As much as kiddie that sound, bro, it's as serious as a contract. You can't be out here fucking around. As much as that contract may not be physical, we all know our relationship with the divine and what they got us doing. when you elevating. So you just gotta acknowledge your end of the contract, so you don't have any consequences on your end. Let it, if it does happen, let it be on the opposite end. Don't let it be your part. Don't let it be your part. Because you do get some bad consequences. It's like you fucking up the person you're supposed to be with, but you don't want to do that. They'll never give you somebody again. That's why I'm like, I could never think that. I could never. That's why I'm like, yo, I might as well just continue to stay on the path because I don't want to fuck that up. That's about it, though, man. That's your boy, Shaman Truth. Speaking of beautiful women, see what I'm saying? That's a test right there. I love that bitch. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not gonna sit in that too long. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want nobody knocking at my door. Even for Paige Turner, I don't want nobody knocking at my door. Hey, buddy, like, I don't like that bitch. I just like her mysticism, man. Bro, if you watch this show, you're a nigga, bro. You be doing the same shit I'm doing, bro. It's like you can't put it over my head, bro. Come on, man. You're like, dude, there's something about her, bro. That's funny how I look up and she's on TV. I love that woman though. In a sister way, right? Like a sister, like an auntie. Goddamn. I don't want nobody knocking on. I hope that bitch ain't too crazy. Yeah. But yeah, man. That's your boy Shaman Truth. I'm out. Peace.